Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
And the park we didn't review. we we've seen a van that we are interested in looking at as a potential tow vehicle, and so we drove, I don't know, around 350 miles today,
Sure.
something like that. I don't know exactly. But anyway, we didn't have reservations anywhere up in this area. We knew there were some Corps of Engineer parks and some state parks in a state that's not Texas. But we drove north, so that should give you a little hint. And I'll tell you, it's just, this is a resort. State park and resort. And the reason we're not going to review it is because there's just, we try to look on the positive side, and it's kind of hard.
We did a negative review about Inks Lake. Inks Lake in Texas is wonderful in comparison.
We got the tree.
Yes.
It's not a bad, I mean, we'll explain a little bit more, but we're just gonna, I mean, our view is not terrible other than these vultures out there circling for hours. But, the sites that are right here, and you may not realize those are sites because it looks like an overgrown field, because there's nothing really distinctive there, but these are the non-reservable. The ones where you can actually tell where a drive is, those you have to reserve. Only reason we got this one that has the tree is because the electricity had been out, and so it wasn't on the reservable, on the website where you could reserve it.
And I know, I mean, Inks Lake had a problem with the bathrooms when we were there. The water is on for this evening.
Yeah, when I got here, the lady told me that that the water was off, and I said, "Well, that's fine. Is there somewhere we can fill up our fresh water tank?" So she called down to the park, and he said, "Oh, they got it on for this evening." But the restrooms are locked, so we can't go there.
And it's $25 a night.
But the worst part is, I walked the dogs and I went down. The dump station is right here, and it did not look like a dump station I had seen before. And I'm not going to take you down there because I can smell. You can't. But it's just a steel sheet with a little handle that's over this opening, and I made the mistake of sliding it just to see if there's a connection, or no, not really. Just nasty. And so for those of you who are new at this, we want to let you know it's not, sometimes you're going to run into this, and this is just actually pretty convenient to where we need to be.
Yes.
And we talked about whether or not we wanted to go on and leave. We are on a pad. This is, like I said, this was supposed to be reservable. We weren't just out in the grass. And so we talked it over, decided that we'll have electricity here where we can leave the pets while we go up and look at this van, do some test driving and stuff. But in our opinion, it's like I said, they call it a resort. We wanted you to see.
It has a golf course.
Yes, it does.
And it looked well maintained.
The golf course, yeah, it did. But I'm guessing that brings in some community. But anyway, we really don't like doing negatives, but this is just, it's one of those where we seriously, we had talked about, but we've driven a lot today. We're here, we're set up, we're level, we do have electricity.
Yes.
We do have some water in our fresh water tank now, so if we need it, we're going to be fine. But it's not all beaches and national parks.
No, it isn't.
And it's going to be great. It's, like I said, it's serving the purpose that we need.
Yes.
And so We will probably not put this on our visit again list, though.
If you do, I have to stay home for that trip.
Anyway, thanks for
watching
watching Two Tired Teachers. Good news is the vultures have no, I think they're crows, or I mean not crows,
Hawks.
hawks or something, but they have been circling seriously for a long time.